There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to the Southern African Zoom presentation or overview of Co-op Life. And I see people are coming in from Pretoria, Midrand, Bloemfontein, another Bloemfontein. City, you in Bloemfontein. Okay, interesting. All right, Sissy, Midrand, Bravo, yes, Cape Town. Fantastic, fantastic. All right. Without further ado, I want you to all fasten your seatbelt as I am screen sharing. Nope. And there was a reason why I say fasten your seatbelt, because we're going to go through this presentation in autopilot mode very quickly. And welcome to the world's first self-driving economy. And before we get into the presentation and the overview of Co-op Life, let's just get through a couple of disclaimers. The information shared in this presentation is not considered as financial advice. As member of Co-op Life, we are not financial advisors, and we are merely sharing our personal experience of this wonderful opportunity. And this is not an investment. And as we go through, you will see why this is not an investment. Let's have a look at crowdfunding. And crowdfunding is a phenomenon that started around the world a couple of years ago. And basically, it's a practice of funding a project or a venture. Even individuals go to crowdfunding by raising small amounts of money from a large number of people. And this typically is done by the internet. There's Indiegogo, GoFundMe, Facebook is doing crowdfunding as well, etc. So it's certainly out there. But we want to show you another type of crowdfunding here. And as we can also see, crowdfunding is a form of crowdsourcing, which is an alternative finance. What we mean by alternative finance is that you do not have to go to the bank or any other financial institution to raise money for any causes or projects that you have, and then pay interest and have to pay them back, which you don't have to do with crowdfunding. And hence the reason that in 2015, that is now 6 years ago, in the US alone, 34 billion was raised worldwide by crowdfunding. And basically, it is friends helping friends. It is perfectly legal. And in Basotho, they call it a letsema. And it is people getting together, talking, raising funds together, doing projects together. As you can see on that one as well, people building clinic together. And this is part of the new phenomena going forward, the cooperative economics. Right, so let's look at some crowdfunding successes. In Cape Town, there was an owner of, that they wanted to create a wine bar, and they didn't want to resort to the normal financial institutions, getting themselves into debt, etc. And they resorted to crowdfunding, talking to their family, talking to their friends, probably put their link on Facebook, etc. And they crowdfunded more than 200,000 Rand in their campaign. And they built their wine bar, and as proof of that, they actually called it Proof, the story of a crowdfunding wine bar in Somerset West. There's another gentleman in Khayelitsha, also based in Western Cape. He calls himself Spinach King. So he builds everything, apologies, he bakes everything, including spinach, into the bread, into muffins, etc. And it became very popular because it's very healthy. And he needed to start delivering to his clientele. And he didn't have any motor vehicles, etc. So he resorted to crowdfunding as well, raised 11,200 Rand, bought a couple of scooters, and off he went. He can deliver to his clientele. Also in the US, the company Pebble, for their project e-paper watch for iPhone and Android. They're based in the US, as I mentioned. They raised over $10 million through Kickstarter. Now we've got a huge success story as well in South Africa. Just on our doorsteps here in the capital city, in Centurion, is Soltech College. It's university, built, totally crowdfunded by the Afrikaans community, who raised in excess of 300 million rands. This project was built within 18 months, huge success, no overruns, no over finance, absolutely fantastic. And this through crowdfunding that didn't have to go to any financial institution. So it just shows you crowdfunding can be successful. And within Co-op Life, we've married three powerful 21st century trends. firstly cooperative. People are working together. It's like Santa, myself, Wandi. We're all helping each other. We're all working together. And if we can get companies in here as well to work with them, it's cooperatives. Let's start moving away from what they always claim being Ponzi or pyramid schemes. If you look at a normal company, they are actually pyramid schemes as well. You got the top person, the chairman, then you got the CEO, the CFO, the COO, then you get middle management, bottom management, and then the blue collar workers at the bottom. All right. So what is that? It's a typical pyramid scheme as well. All right. Going forward with all businesses, and especially in manufacturing, everything is going the automation route. And, you know, with artificial intelligence coming in as well, it's going to speed up the automation. And I believe that in 2025, more than 800 million around the world will lose their jobs because of automation. What do those people do? They have to find a job somewhere. They have to be innovative and get involved with something. And I personally believe that Co-op Life is one good product, one good company, one good community to get involved. And this is where the crowdfunding systems come in again. So we married cooperatives, automation, and crowdfunding systems. Allow me to explain. So in Co-op Life, givers also become receivers, and this all over the world. If you're involved in other crowdfunding exercises, or you've donated to somebody for their crowdfunding campaign, it's a one-way street. One person, one project, one cause receives all the money. And the people that have donated, what do they get? Possibly just a thank you. Well, within Co-op Life, you will also become receivers. And specifically in Co-op Crowd, which is a peer-to-peer crowdfunding system, and 100% of every donation is distributed to the participants. Let that sink in a little bit. The full amount of your own donation is distributed between the people in the Co-op Life community, people that are participating. Now, Co-op Crowd is transparent, fully automated, and cannot be manipulated. Believe me, I asked David T. Rosen, the founder, to do a couple of things and rectify some things that have happened. And he said, Robert, I can't. I cannot manipulate the system. And that gives us a lot of comfort and confidence in the system. Now, also, there is no middleman here, no waiting, and you immediately have access to all your money to put towards any purpose of your choice or causes that you might have. We are certainly not a multi-level marketing company. And when you see how the wheelhouses work, please do not think in multi-level marketing terms. We are for sure not multi-level marketing or a gifting company, nor are we an investment company. We are a one-of-a-kind crowdfunding system, and our purpose is to cooperatively help you raise all the funds you want. Once you've joined, you can receive donations immediately. Let's look at how we fund our causes. And in our community, we give, we share, and we receive. We all know that giving is an act of kindness. And in our community, in Co-op Life, we share from the heart. And when we receive, we actually receive blessing from others. And when you give and you share, especially in Coop5050, you will always receive 50% of every person that you personally enrolled or referred into the system. And the other 50% goes to another teammate for their cause. Once again, 100% of your full donation goes back to the community. And in Coop5050, 50% goes to the person that enrolled you and 50% to another person. When you enroll people, you will always receive 50% from them whenever they cycle on each of the wheelhouses, which we'll go into just now. And the other 50% will go to somebody else in the wheelhouse. So everybody shares the 100% of your donation. Nothing goes to the company. Now let's look at the 3 steps to give, share, and receive. Firstly, you have to register and become an active donor. Participate immediately, and then set yourself up to receive donations. The second step is you've got to share this opportunity with 3 other people, help them to register and also become active donors. And once you've done that, you've got to start duplicating. And how do you do that? You help those 3 people also register 3 other people to become active donors. And this is how we're going to multiply. And this is how we're going to duplicate. What's next? You watch your money grow in this self-driving economy. And when we talk self-driving economy, ladies and gentlemen, believe me, the back office is so automated, it is unbelievable. The best system I've seen in many, many years. And I've been around in plenty of multi-level marketing and other companies, one of the best systems I've ever experienced. Now let's have a look at, we're going to go into the 8 wheelhouses just now. And it's all driven by the Mobius loop. How does this one work? Firstly, we all have a private digital wallet. Your own digital wallet. You are not going to work through any bank account here. All right. And when we're talking about 8 levels, 8 wheelhouses, we start off with $25, then $50, then $150, $250, $500, $1,000, $2,000, and the 8th level on the $4,000 level. Now let's show you how the Mobius loop works. And we start off in the 4th level. So in the 4th level, which is the $250 level, again, it's a one-time donation. And whenever you enter into Co-op Life, you will have a one-time donation out of your pocket. There is no monthly contribution that you have to make. There is no physical product involved that you have to buy every month. It's a one-time out of pocket contribution from your side. In the $250 that you now opened your wheelhouse, your donation center, as they also call it, your $250 will benefit 2 people. It'll donate the person that enrolled you and another person in the wheelhouse. You've opened your center now. You will also receive from the people that you brought in, the 2 people, and they have brought 2 people. You can bring in 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. But your center consists of 6 positions under you. And when you start receiving $125 from each of the 6 people, you will fill your center with $750. Now, wouldn't it be nice if we can get that $750 every month or every time your center cycle? And to do that, this is where Mobius Loop comes in. So take the $250, because remember, you have now filled your donation center. The wheelhouse is complete. It is closed. And it'll take the $250 and open another wheelhouse for you. All right. So that you send out donations again, you receive donations again, and it continues like this. So the $250 is deducted, and you are left with $500. And we'll see just now what happens with that $500. And remember that the Mobius loop ensures that you always follow your inviter, the person that enrolled you. And your team, the people that you got in, will always follow you. So everyone receives donations through the Mobius loop. You can see it's an infinity sign over and over and over again from your one-time donation. So the Mobius loop looping creates an infinite funding machine for everyone. So let's have a look what happens to your $500. The Mobius loop will automatically upgrade you to the $500 level. There we go. There's your $500 now. And the $500 didn't come out of your pocket. It came from your previous wheelhouse. And you funded and upgraded to the $500 wheelhouse. And as you can see above the digital wallet picture, you are still on your 250 level, which is continuing to receive donations. So you are receiving now donations on 2 levels simultaneously. So your $500 that you opened a wheelhouse now will be donated to 2 people, and $250 to the person that enrolled you, and the other $250 to somebody else in that wheelhouse. But you will start receiving from 6 people in your $500 wheelhouse, $250 each, and in total, you will then receive $1,500 once your donation center is filled. And as you can see, the trend is, whatever donation you put into the wheelhouse that you opened up, you will get 3 times the amount in donations back. And once again, wouldn't it be nice if you can get to $1,500 every month by only re-entering into the wheelhouse $500? And that's exactly how Mobius Loop will automatically help you. It'll take $500, Your $500 center wheelhouse is closed because you received your 1,500. The Mobius loop will open it again and re-enter you again in the $500 wheelhouse. There's the deduction of $500. You got $1,000 left. Once again, Mobius loop ensures that you always follow your inviter, and your team, always follows you. And the infinity action of the Mobius loop will carry on, and everyone receives donations over and over and over and over and over again. And if you can recall, it is your once-off donation that happened. So this is a total automated ecosystem. So the looping can occur on all donations levels simultaneously. And we're talking about 8 donations levels. So let's have a look at the 8 donation levels. So as you can see on the left-hand side, you got the 25, 50, 150, 250, 500, 1,000 wheelhouse, 2,000 wheelhouse, and then your last wheelhouse, the 8th level, the $4,000 wheelhouse. So your $25 that you started off with, $12.50 was sent to your enroller, and $12.50 to another person in the teammate, donated to them. You've now opened your wheelhouse so that you can receive from 6 people that will be coming into your wheelhouse, and you'll receive $12.50 from each of the 6 people. That gives you a total of 75. 25 times 3 is 75. So now your wheelhouse closes. Mobius loop will take 25% to open another $25 wheelhouse, and takes the other $50 and opens your $50 wheelhouse. Now you receive donations on a $25 wheelhouse as well as on the 50. And the $50 wheelhouse will give you $25 from 6 people, giving you $150. $150 opens you and upgrades you to the $150 wheelhouse, from which you will receive $75, gives you $450. Of that, $250 will be taken to open and upgrade you to the 4th wheelhouse, which is a 250 wheelhouse we talked about just now. And if you take 450 minus 250, you got $200 left in your wallet. And that is your money. You can draw that whenever you want to. Just make sure there's enough in your wallet to make sure that you can send donations to the other people on an ongoing basis. So the 250 times 3, you will receive in total donations, 6 times 25, $750, of which $500 is taken to upgrade you. You now receive $1,500. They take $1,000, open your $1,000 wheelhouse. You receive 3 times that amount in donation from the people that followed you all the time through all the wheelhouses. And from the 3,000, you upgrade automatically to the 2,000 wheelhouse. You receive 6,000, upgrade you automatically to 4,000 wheelhouse. And on the 6,000, you got 2,000 left. Now you're on the 4,000 wheelhouse. And when that cycles again and re-enters 4,000 again, you got $8,000 in that wheelhouse left. On all of the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th level, this is where you really make the money. So in total, you receive donations from all 8 wheelhouses. If they cycle once, 23,925 in donations. Remember, a third of that goes back to re-enter you so that you can receive another 23,000. And that per annum gives you $287,000 with minimal effort. And it's very possible in this ecosystem, we've got the right ecosystem, to cycle 2 or 3 times or even more per month. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is extremely powerful. With a Mobius loop, it will not end because you automatically re-entered in every wheelhouse that completed. You open another one, so you can receive donations again and fill that center again. I hope you understand this. Let's have a look at the total picture of co-op life. And it works on 2 cooperatives. The first one is Coop5050, which I just explained to you. And the second one will be Co-op Crowd. Let's quickly just run through the Coop5050 again. And remember, as I said, it will be a once-off donation to get into both of these cooperatives. And we can show you on which levels you can come in more details just now. But let's start on the 25 again. 25 will render 75 in donations. Upgrades to the 50, you get 150. 150 will upgrade to the 150. And the Mobius loop carries on doing this, upgrading you right to the 4,000 wheelhouse. And all of the donations that are being sent and received by you happens automatically through your personal digital wallet. This is very powerful. You don't have to draw money, take time out, go to the bank, or go and do an EFT to another person and donate for them. It all happens because everybody has got a digital wallet. Totally, totally automated. If you have not immediately, when you joined with your once-off donation, paid the $84 for Co-op Crowd as well, the system, the Mobius Loop, will do that automatically for you as well. So before you receive the $150 on the second level, you will have sufficient funds in your digital wallet. So Mobius Loop will recognize that if you put it to auto upgrade, and it'll take $84 and open the other cooperative, which is Co-op Crowd. And Co-op Crowd is the world's first residual donation system. Your $84 will benefit 10 levels above you. And as you build the 10 levels below you, together with the friends that you brought in and they brought in, and everybody else offered opportunity to them to fill those 10 levels. It's a 3x10 matrix. You will start receiving monthly residual donations from all the people in the 10 levels below you. Co-op Crowd is the world's first residual donation system. And you will receive money residually every month or every minute when you understand this product properly. And it can take care of your residual expenses like your mortgage, your car payment, the school fees for your children. And once again, the donations that you are sending in and receiving will all happen through the same digital wallet. So just to summarize, on the left-hand side, in Coop5050, you will always receive 50% of the people you enrolled whenever they cycle on each of the 8 levels, the 8 wheelhouses. And on the right-hand side, you will receive your monthly residual donations. Very powerful. Let's have a look in detail of Co-op Crowd. From your one-time donation package, the $84, which is $25 in donations, $3 fees, and that's 3 months. So you're actually paying for Co-op Crowd with $84 3 months upfront. As David said, this is actually a donation system where you contribute $1 a day, roughly about $30 a month. But once you brought in 3 people, and they have brought in 3 people as well, you do not have to contribute. And it's basically free for you because the donations that you receive per month will cover that $1 a day contribution to keep this ecosystem going. And let's have a look at how you receive donations. Firstly, 25% of the donations per month come from your direct donations. Those are the people that you personally invited. 50% is the cooperative donations. And these are the amounts that are shared between all 10 generations, a little bit for everybody. All right. And then there's bonus donations. And that goes to people that qualify or are qualified donors. And that should be easy to get. You invited 3 people onto Co-op Crowd, and each of the 3 people also invited 3 people, and voila, you get 25 bonus donations. And there is your monthly residual donations that you will receive. Now, if we all, in theory, look at the system, and you duplicate, everybody brings in 3 people every 3 days. So you bring in your 3 people, you help those 3 people to also bring in 3 people they help those 3 people as well. And you continue doing this multiplication over 33 days, you will earn $1,042,000 per month in residual donations. Even if this takes you every 7 days, every week, only 3 people, it'll take you 84 days. And you still then get to $1,042,000. And as I say to the people as well, even if it takes you 12 months, a year, and you start earning $1,042,000 per month, isn't this work worth putting some effort in and helping your people and build your team? I think so. Now let's have a look at the one-time donations packages, how you start off. And as I said, it's a one-time out-of-pocket. Firstly, there's the Co-op Entrepreneur Package of $590. Now, $590 is comprised out of you start off on 4 levels immediately in Co-op Crowd, the 25, the 50, the 150, and the 250. That'll give you a total for all 4 levels of $475. Then you add your $84 for Co-op Crowd to activate Co-op Crowd, to participate in the residual monthly donations system or cooperative. You add $1 to activate your digital wallet, and you add $29.99 for your annual software license fee. This is where the company makes money and makes sure that the system runs properly. And it's only an annual fee of only $29.99. And that is $590. Now, for some people, especially in the African continent, we don't think in dollars terms, and it's quite expensive, even in rands in South Africa. But before I get that, if you've joined on this package and you started off with 4 levels at the same time, and you bring in people that do exactly the same, your total donations that you would have received is 1,425 with every cycle. And that already would have nearly triple the amount of that you put in once off. Right. Let's go back to the people that cannot afford the $590. There's a Co-op starter package at $140. That comprises of your $29.99 software license fee. You start off in the Coop5050 at $25 level, and you pay $84 for your Co-op Crowd. And that together gives you $140. In the States, I know they say $190 because they want the people to open the $50 as well. The more levels you can initially open, the quicker you will grow, and you help the other people as well to come in at 25 and 50 if that is possible, if that is affordable to you. And then you've got some executives that have got very large causes, projects that they want to fund, and they come in at the executive package. So they pay $8,090 to open up all 8 wheelhouses immediately, plus Co-op Crowd, plus their annual license fee, and that brings them to $8,090. And believe me, those executives have to get other executives in so they can receive donations on all 8 levels immediately. But the most popular one is the $590, the entrepreneur package, because this is like, we're talking about the Olympics, a 100-meter race. And by starting on all 4 levels, it's like starting at the 50-meter line to go to the 100. You will have a head start. And this is exactly what happens here. You can get to the 8th level or the $4,000 wheelhouse much quicker. All right, I hope you understand this. Now, this is accomplished using our one-of-a-kind subscription-based crowdfunding platform. Through Co-op Crowd, you will actually enhance Coop5050 as well. And this makes us the world's first and only residual donation system. Now let's have a look at what David T. Rosen, our founder, has to say about Co-op.
Welcome to Co-op Crowd, the world's first cooperative crowdfunding system, and a new kind of crowdfunding. Your Co-op Crowd journey begins when you give an act of kindness, and when you do, your donation can cooperatively help over 10 causes above you. Once you give an act of kindness, you then set up your campaign to raise money for any personal, charitable, or business reason, and then share your campaign with your circle of influence. After sharing your campaign, you will begin to cooperatively receive acts of kindness from others, and you can receive donations from over 10 generations of donors below you. Each person between you and the giver cooperatively receives a small piece of the donation. You can share Co-op Crowd with as many people as you like. And here's the best part. The more you do, the more it cooperatively helps you and your teammates. This is how leverage is cooperatively used to everyone's advantage in Co-op Crowd. You cooperatively receive acts of kindness from the people you invite, and the people they invite, and the people they invite, through over 10 generations of donors. Ultimately, you can cooperatively receive a small donation every day from thousands of people all around the world that you don't know and you will probably never meet. That's the uniqueness of cooperative crowdfunding, and what makes Co-op Crowd a system unlike every other crowdfunding platform in the world. Here's what you get to fund all your dreams: professional hosting, expert knowledge support, and dozens of groundbreaking marketing tools. Co-op Crowd is also global and can be shared with everyone, everywhere. But the last best part is this: you get your very own personalized digital wallet, allowing you to receive your donations instantly. Whether it's $1 or $100,000, you can withdraw your money immediately. You get your money when you need it, right now. Now I ask, can it get any better? We think not. So please join us right now and get with the crowd. Co-op Crowd. Welcome.
Here we go. That was Co-op Crowd in David T. Rosen's sincere voice. David's mission in life is to eradicate poverty through co-op life. And I think it's a very noble mission. You can hear that in the sincerity of his voice. And he really shares his opportunity. He talks to us. He is no problem if anybody wants to talk to him, to get through the leaders and get to him. He makes himself available, which is absolutely wonderful. Now let's have a look at all the benefits that Co-op Life offers you. Firstly, as we mentioned, it's a one-time out-of-pocket contribution. Once you've done that, you receive donations immediately. You receive donations residually. You will receive donations simultaneously from all wheelhouses. And you will receive unlimited amount of donations in this global fundraising territory. Probably your fastest way to wealth. And let's not be fooled. It's not a get-rich scheme. Definitely not. You've got to put in some work here. But the beautiful thing about this is when you donate, you will receive as well. We can together help a lot of other people. And let's look at the automation of the system. This is an automated, total self-driving ecosystem. As we mentioned on the Mobius loop, automated positioning, automated sending and receiving of donations, automated re-entry into the wheelhouses again, automated suspend and unsuspend. Let me explain that one quickly. When people have access to their digital wallet, some of them are desperate and draw money out immediately, and possibly all the money, which will put them in a situation that the wallet and the Mobius loop cannot send donations to other people that are due to get donations. The system will then suspend you. You have to top up your wallet as quickly as possible. And once you got the sufficient money back in your wallet again, the system will unsuspend you once it has immediately sent those donations that were due to be sent. Then there's automated email sending. So you will receive emails from every donation that you received and that you have to send. But you do not have to act on it. You must just make sure in your back office that the donations have been sent. And please come to the trainings where you know how to use your back office properly. Then there's automatic history. Your Co-op wallet has got a total history of all payments, all donations received, all donations sent, all member-to-member transfers that you made, all withdrawals that you made. So you can use the whole automated history for your accountant or the tax advice, because we all have to pay our dues on donations received. All we're saying is share this opportunity with other people. You invite and we will ignite. So once you've joined, you will get a link. There's your donor key as well. And the people, once you send out the link, come to this page with your donor key and they press join us, get to the registration page, complete all of this, and you will see the licensing fee and the Co-op Crowd fee will be by default picked already. And then your person or you choose which level you want to come into. And if you come in at the sweet spot, the 250 level, you cannot just tick to 250. You have to tick all the previous levels as well, 25, 50, and 150. Because if you do not do that, and people below you come in at a $25, $50, and $150 level, for argument's sake, and your centers are not open because you didn't tick it, their donations will bypass you and go to the next wheelhouse above you and send those donations to somebody else until such time that you've actually opened those wheelhouses and donated into the wheelhouses to open those centers. Right, then the person can press join and it'll automatically bring them to the payment page. And firstly, you can then fund your private co-op wallet and you can pay that through cryptocurrency. You can choose over 100 cryptocurrencies to pay. Secondly, you can also pay via co-op tokens and then assign the co-op token. So if you want to bring in 5 people and you want to pay for them for argument's sake, you can buy 5 co-op tokens, which includes the licensing fee, your $25. If they want to go on the $50, you can choose all of that and then assign your tokens. Some people that have been in the system already want to pay from their own balance in their wallet and do a member-to-member transfer. So there are various ways how we can help people to activate their positions. And we truly, truly want to help everybody. Get funded by providing you with your personalized website, your own personalized real-time dashboard, and important, come to training again. You need to understand your dashboard. You need to understand the wheelhouses. Then you've got your own decentralized private wallet. Plus, you've got all personalized tool in the back office support you need to do the marketing. Everything is there. And when we talk about the decentralized private wallet, ladies and gentlemen, in future, this will be enormous. Let's have a look at a small video explaining what these wallets actually will mean to us in future.
Basically, if you hear the term digital wallet, you're probably thinking of a small application on your phone with your card storage and to make your payments easy, but that's just the beginning. So digital wallets are soon going to emerge as financial ecosystem that are going to support a number of financial services. It could be your taxes, it could be your investing, it could be your insurance, or even access to crypto assets. So they're going to become a financial hub. In terms of digital wallet opportunity, if you look at the growth of digital wallets in the US, it's already 13 million users are using digital wallets as of today. And we believe about 75% of the US adult population will be using a digital wallet by 2023. Once the bank branch opportunity is realized, around $200 billion of market cap will be attributable to digital wallet companies like Square Cash or Venmo that are playing in the space right now. So with digital wallets, it's essentially a bank branch in your pocket, so an access to financial services as simple as making a phone call.
There you go. That's the future of our finance world, digital wallets. You're really doing quite a lot through mobile banking, as you know. Right. So for all the new people that are on here for the first time, not only welcome, but you might have questions. And these are typically the frequently asked questions before people are actually joining and are convinced to join this community. Is this a pyramid scheme? The old age question all the time. And it's definitely not a pyramid scheme. This is crowdfunding. And as we showed you, all the crowdfunding successes in South Africa as well. All right. What is the product? Our product is crowdfunding and donations. How do you donate? With money, isn't it? What is the product of the bank? If people say throughout other multi-level marketing, but what is your product? Our product is crowdfunding. We help each other and we donate to each other. That is a product. What does the bank do with money? They lend it out, you borrow from them at an interest rate, and they make more money with your money than you actually do with your own money. So that is their product. It's money and services. Is this a gifting community? No, we're not a gifting community. We are a crowdfunding donations community. Do I have to pay for each level? If you didn't pay attention, you do not have to pay for each level. It's a once-off out-of-pocket donation with automatic upgrades to each of the levels. Can I take out accumulated donations from my digital wallet? Absolutely yes, at any time. Just ensure that you have sufficient funds to fund donations that are due to fellow members. Pay that respect. And once again, we say, you invite and we shall ignite. Let's have a look at some testimonials, people that have been in the system that all to give and share and receive. And like we said, crowdfunding, we each do a little to receive a lot, and we can all do this. So just for some of the local people, our Coop Life community, let's share how they give, share, and receive. I'm going to stop sharing now, and Santa, over to you.
Thank you, Robert, for a wonderful presentation once again. We've got two ladies on here this afternoon doing the testimonials. And the first lady that I'm going to present is Prem Govender. She's been in the system quite a while, but not active. And now she rekindled and is really excited about what is lying ahead. Prem, I'm going to allow you to unmute.
Thanks, Santa. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Thank you, Robert. You're always amazing, and it's so awesome to be here. Yeah, guys, so I've been dormant. Actually, my friend and I joined and paid at the same time. My name is Tidi. Santa is my mentor, Tidi is my mentor, Robert's my mentor, and that's the community we always tend to work with. But going back to why we're here, yes, this is definitely not a quick rich how do you say it, Robert? Get rich quick scheme. It's definitely not one of those. For me, what does come to mind is there's definitely a long-term residual income. Okay, and like Santa was saying, I was dormant. Tidi and I actually paid at the end of March. And life happened, and now we're back with a bang. But if I can express to you why I'm enjoying this space, I have a clear head space, and I understand how I got to this point. I think that's important. Because I was so lethargic to do anything, I just attended the meetings. And thanks to my mentor, Santa, who said to me, she cannot allow me to, and it wasn't about business, it wasn't about money, it was about sincere friend-to-friend passion, I care for you kind of thing. It was based on, I'm not going to allow you to curl up under a rock and die, okay? So all I did was attended the meetings. I really started Monday last week, and I put the effort into it, and you know, based on this weekend and the progress that has occurred, it was just phenomenal. But the progress that occurred stems from the springboard of me arriving. I arrived, meaning I took responsibility for my own accountability, which I'm now seeing the results of, which took me a week. It took me a week to get to a very nice sweet spot. And you must know I was a baby in it, even though I was attending the meeting. So I guess, guys, the first thing is to arrive. It's so simple to get that residual income. And then the second life lesson I've learned is during this journey right now from last week, we build people. So if we all get it right, that we build people. And the people will build the economy. It's the replication. It's the true and utter replication. Because we're in a good energy, in a good vibration, people are automatically or systematically following the flow of how it operates. And that's all I did. And then something from a business perspective is, for me, sorry, I dropped some things on the floor, one sec. For me, when you, I mean, it's about team effort and the whole economy. Yes, you come with your two people. And if your two people are not in the business, the wheelhouse will close. You've got to bring in the two people. So that's the reality of the way we do the business. But guys, it's not difficult to get two people. It's not difficult at all. It's not daunting. But when you move with your team, your community funds your promotion upgrade, meaning from 25 to 50 to 4,000. From wheelhouse $50 to wheelhouse $4,000, as explained by Robert. This is a one-time donation, meaning you are not only earning your daily donations from input or direct or indirect or spillovers, you basically also guaranteeing your earning of a self-funding promotion upgrade, meaning you do the job once, you close all wheelhouses. This saves you. So as much as we get the donations coming in, for you to get, and I think this is a big thing, it's a big penny drop, for you to get to the 4,000 wheelhouse without taking the money out of your pocket, you are instantly gaining $5,930. I mean, less the 25 which you joined with in the $29.99. So yes, you're leveraging off your business growing, but you're also saving once you reach the 4,000 because it did not come out of pocket. And for me, that's a phenomenal business plan. And yeah, guys, I mean, it's just the effort. If we can get our team members to simply arrive, automatically they become in tune. That's all it takes. I'm testimony. Santa knows me, Tsiri knows me, and all the people we've invited here attending knows me. It only took the effort to arrive at the meetings. That's what it took. And that's what shook me out of my lull or my dormant state. Yeah, thank you for your time. I love you guys.
Thank you, Prem.
Thank you, Prem.
Asik. Yeah, it is really, I'm so glad she's back on the team. The next lady is Tsiri, all the way from Bloemfontein. Tsiri?
Hi, Santa. Hi, everyone. Hope you can see me. And am I audible?
Yes, you can hear you.
Yes, you are.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. I'm sorry in the car. I'm actually at a dentist. My son's got an appointment, so he's in there right now. But I've been here since 2 p.m. And guys, thank you so much for a wonderful presentation. I'm not going to say long because Santa, my friend, she just requested me to do a testimony, you know. And I just want to share my short little journey with Coop5050. As Prem has mentioned before, immediately she told me about this thing. It was end of March. I said yes, because it's a no-brainer, guys, because I'm one of those village girls. Like, you know, everybody calls me TD, and that's my name. And I always tell people I'm a village girl from the rural areas in the Free State, a small village called Excelsior. That's where I am from. And let me tell you, today, this year, I'm over 40 of age, and all my childhood life, I've been crowdfunded. So that is why it was a no-brainer for me to say yes, yes, yes. So we came on board end of March. I told a couple of my friends, and 6 of them joined me. Okay, 6 of them joined me. That was in March, and we started attending meetings, and I actually made a once-off donation of $25. That's all I did, end of March. We started with the 6 friends of mine that I personally shared this opportunity with, okay? I didn't go and recruit the whole bus. Normally, I know I go out there and recruit the whole bus. I didn't do that. I shared it with my 6 personal friends, okay? And we started, but I want to give you my results. I started, you know, telling my friends about this opportunity, and they told their friends. And I think we did it for about 2 weeks, and we stopped. That's what happened. Life happened, okay? Because you always think you know better, right? But it's okay. Everybody must go out there and pay school fees. I paid my school fees in cryptocurrencies, in network marketing. So for 2 weeks, I stopped. I mean, I did this, and then we stopped. But I want to give you my results, okay? in the midst of me stopping this co-op lifestyle thing and doing my other businesses, one day it was on the, I wrote it down because I have to remember this one very well. It was on the 27th of May. Let me tell you what happened. A good friend of mine, his name is Bucks, okay? Here in Bloemfontein. He called me, he said, Sidi, oh no, man, I just donated to you. I'm like, what? Where did you get my bank account? He said, on co-op. God, let me go and check what's happening on that thing. I haven't been there since April. I went to my back office. Guys, listen, what makes me proud about this organization is this. I had personally received donations over $1,700. Okay? But what touches my heart, because this is how I was brought up, is the donations I paid out to other co-op members. And I paid a total of $1,075 in donations to my friends, their friends, and people that I don't even know in this organization. And, you know, after that, I called Bucks back and I said, Bucks, you know what? I see this thing, but I undermined it, okay? And I had my own funny opinions. You know, this is not time for excuses, guys, all right? So I said, wow, Bucks, thank you so much for the donation. And I started looking at it, but not paying attention again, all right? Until I think about a couple of days ago, I was involved with another company. And this company wanted to do something like a crowdfunding to push the organization. And I said, hold on. I will rather go and do it the legit way in a co-op structure that is legit, number one, that is automated, number two, and that is affordable for my target market. Guys, $25 is affordable for my people, okay? And when I move at the, look at the second side of this opportunity, which is the co-op crowd, now that's what made me crazy. I love numbers. One day you will hear my real story. For now, I just want to connect with you. I just want you to hear a piece of what is happening in my life with this co-op thing. Now, $84 to come into co-op crowd and build a residual kind of donation monthly, guys. It's affordable for my target market. So there are things that I look at before I start promoting or sharing the opportunity. Number one is my target market, because I never move alone. I move with my people. So my target market, they fit well within the $25 structure. They fit well within the $84 structure. And you know what? They understand the power of giving. I'm a single mom. I told you my story. I've been crowdfunded. One day I will put it in detail. What do I mean when I say I've been crowdfunded all my childhood life until I got to university? And it only makes sense. So for you guys out there, you have dreams and you don't want to go to the bank to go get loans and pay interest. This is the safe home for you to write down your dreams, whether it's a house, whether it's to get out of debt, whether it is to build residual income with a clear mind, where when you invite your friends and family, you know you are not taking them to slagpaal. What is a slagpaal in English? Something like that. Somebody will help me.
Abattoir.
Exactly, my friend. You know, we've been inviting our friends to all this opportunity.
Chidi, are you still there?
Ready?
She took herself to the abattoir now. She cut herself off.
Absolutely. It seems that her signal has dropped.
No, but
Okay.
she will come back. She will come back.
Yeah, she will come back just now.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Okay. At this point in time, I think I'm going to just stop recording and we can answer any question while we're waiting for Chidi to come back. Hold on for a second.